How's it going out there? I hope everyone's having a great Saturday. Today we're doing something kind of new, kind of special. We're doing very first playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance on stream, but it's also a little special as in I'll be taking suggestions from the chat on what we do, what we say. So it's sure to be fun. Um, go ahead and I went ahead and started a new game, so we're ready to jump into it. Whew. I hope everybody's ready, has a snack, has something to munch on because this one going to be a good 2.5, 3 hour stream diving into the great world of Bohemia. Let's go ahead and get started. Why does that look like that? It's weird, like the text was big for a second. The world of Bohemia. Seems like a great place, beautiful place to live. Except for the plague. Alright, let's get started. Lots of places to go and visit, I see. Never seen such splendor.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still
He's out
sleeping
getting
when
drunk.
I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
I called it. What else is there to
Get the
do
lazy bones up then.
in that time?
Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
A lot of good games start with you getting woken up by your mom.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well,
It's just a scratch.
don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue. fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Well, what do we say, chat? We were chatting in the tavern, I was dancing, I was with Bianca, I was working in the forge.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that's a
Did I really just gain a level by talking?
Who turned up in town recently.
Why would I be interested in sword fighting? Matthias was teaching me archery. I was with Bianca. What does it matter?
So I'm learning to sword fight, and what of it? What harm does it do? At least I'll be able to defend myself.
God above, Hal. You know how your father will react when he finds out.
How? What's he gonna do? I'm doing nothing wrong, I just wanted to try it.
On your own head be it then. I can't stop you, and you can deal with your father on your own. Don't come looking to me for help.
Have my friends been there or been here? I'm hungry. Is Pa angry at me? Do you need help? I'm ready to get started. Anything to pick up around here? I'll take those bread rolls. Couple apples. You can't eat while sitting, okay? I should be able to eat these, right? Okay, you have to hold E to eat. Are there any weapons around here? Yeah, I'll take that cheese. I can't take the scythe? Give me that bread. Today we eat in Skyrim lunch. Bread and cheese. Yeah, I don't see anything else in here. Let's see what trouble we can get into. grindstone.
At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer.
Go tell him to
and use
give
the
me my
money to buy
money.
the charcoal.
Kunesh, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
Oh yeah, I'm sure this is
Well,
going to be
you're
a piece of
big lad
cake.
now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzik's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And
I am not
ale.
going to remember that.
Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Is there a way to see my quest log? Quest log, J. So we need to go to a sword fighting lesson, buy a bag of charcoal, collect the debt from Kanish, pick up the crossguard at the castle, and buy an ale at the tavern. Seems like a full day of stuff needing to be done.
I feel quite hungry.
How do I get through the fence there? There's got to be like a way to walk through. If you guys are noticing, there is a death counter, so, you know, if you guys get me in the shenanigans, we will be keeping track of how many deaths that ends up being. Right now we're still sitting at 0 because, of course, we just started, but that will change soon.
Which king do you mean, Master Thomas?
God save you, Henry.
The one sitting in some godforsaken
Oh, this is the charcoal guy.
the one who holds the key to the
God be with you.
These are strange times. Strange and ill-omened. But since I saw
Good luck, then.
I don't remember how much he said we needed to buy. Let's buy 20 for now. Okay, we have the charcoal. Do we just exit? Oh, close the deal. Don't have enough money. How much of this charcoal are we supposed to... Maybe we need to come back when we actually have money? Let's see. Yeah, buy a bag of charcoal for 10. So I'm guessing first we'll have to collect the debt from Kunesh in order to buy the charcoal.
Hey, Pip, do you want to know something? cannot be serious, Deutsch. In insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitor.
Now even the Pope.
God be with
is
you,
opposed.
Henry.
Is it a freaking Pope?
With you, Matthew.
So such lords as
What's going on
Henry
here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
He wants everybody to hear this
What
conversation.
do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deed will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you...
Don't forget
kiss
about
Sigismund's
Kuttenberg,
feet
dog. Don't
to
forget
keep
about it.
their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Here we go.
You are, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house. You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
Always fun throwing
Look, I
poop
was
at
going to
people
get ale for Father
and their
and
belongings.
A few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king. So, Hal, are you with us?
Oh well.
There's no
Father can
option
wait
for
a
that. We're
while.
throwing poop at this guy's house.
My words exactly. I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Let's go. And they just stand there. So I'm guessing they need me to go. Nope, there they go.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
They said it was a white house. So I'm guessing it's this one.
Hmm?
Discuss a plan of attack.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry,
Yeah,
you
if
know
they
they were
see
her
you
away sometime.
flinging turds at your at his house, they're gonna turn you in.
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
What do you want, lad?
Your husband's making trouble.
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard. That sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
Too late.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
She has been lured away. Oh yeah, just touch it with your hands.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
Eat shit, Docious.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
Yeah, we
What
just
your
painted
old
it
man
for
was
you.
saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse Hans! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Alright, here we go. Our first combat encounter. Looks pretty... At least on paper, it looks pretty straightforward. So your left is a hook, right is a jab, F is a kick, and tab is to lock on, and Q is to block.
Kurwa!
Weird, I blocked that.
Bring it! Oh, shit!
I just punched that guy in the face! Okay, I guess this guy's done fighting.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catch pole is on his way!
Run, you coward! What the?
Why did the guy go the other way? Where the hell are we going?
For the kitchen or the field, my fine
Cabbage!
right.
Cabbage! Green
cabbage.
Get it before it goes bad.
The third guy just took off. We don't know where he's at.
Huh?
The hell are these guys running to?
Damn.
Oh, I guess the other guy took the scenic route.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand
Pretty
a
close.
chance.
They straight up
True,
saw us
but I'm
doing
like
it.
that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutschers. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Welcome, Henry.
Guessing this quest is done. Let's go collect the debt from Kunish. Come here,
I'll be
Kunish.
with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
I'll take that act. You could use speech, which is influenced by reputation. If you look dangerous, you can use your strength as a deterrent. Let's see, you can sometimes haggle. Special cases, you could use another skill like horsemanship. But different approaches work on different people. Your money, the amount you can pay, total speech skill, charisma, and strength. It's not just about stats. The outcome is influenced by other factors like your reputation, whether you're dirty or bleeding. If you can't outdo the nimble tongue of a merchant, for example, you may want to poison him. Okay.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well,
Great,
I'll
another
teach you
fight.
then. Bye-bye.
Sod it!
Ow.
The hip block. I just punched him in the face. Damn.
You had it coming, you pup. And your old man can fuck off too.
Hey.
Alright, we got his key. Let's go inside. No way to shut the door behind me? Hell is the axe at? Thank you for lunch.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Fritz might have one.
It says that it was optional to grab the hammer and nails, and I got it, but it's still showing. Oh, it shows the C is complete. I think that's what that yellow is around it. I don't think there's anything else in here. Alright, what's the next quest? Says if I go back to Mother, I can get patched up. So we need to go south. I think I'm gonna have to go back under that walkway.
Ma? Ma!
Ma!
Won't stop bleeding.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a babe. There you are, good as you ought
Good
to
as
learn
new.
to do that yourself.
Thanks, Ma.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
When I asked Kunish to pay, he fought me instead.
That bastard. You don't look too bad, though. Did you get the better of him?
I'm fine, but he didn't give me the money.
Ah, it doesn't matter. I'll sort him out this evening.
Oh, he's
No
already
time
knocked
for him
out.
now.
I can take care of him.
Well, you're a man now, and a man has to earn respect. And give that drunken sot what's coming to him. But watch out, he's no stranger to a fight. And whatever you do, don't tell your mother.
I think we're gonna pick up the cross guard because it's right here.
with you.
And with you, Henry.
How are you?
Unless you guys got a suggestion. We got the Laos Kunesh owes us money. The Dutch was denouncing the king in the tavern, and I came for the crossguard. Any suggestions, chat? I'm thinking I came for the crossguard because Kunesh is already knocked out by his house, and the Dutch guy, we just do poop at his house. So, yeah, not the greatest reference there.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Oh no.
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Alright, what are we going to do next? There's got to. I had to have missed something there. It says it's complete, but I did not see the axe in there. I'm gonna go take another look. Maybe it's in his shed over here? No. Oh, there it is. Let's go turn that in.
About time.
Kunesh didn't want to pay, so I got no money for those things you sold him. But I took them in lieu of the debt.
Took, meaning he gave them to you.
If he didn't pay, then they're still ours. How can you steal something that's yours?
Fair point. Give it to me then, and...
Yeah, I got some money. Let's go buy that charcoal.
God save you, Henry.
How are you? Good luck then.
There we go. Let's go do the sword fighting lesson.
Stand the smell of garlic, hates mustard, and bacon into his common.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world.
We'll be taking our first break here in about 9 minutes.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, Are you ready to get stuck in?
Let's go.
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Lead the way, Vaniac. Man, he sure is a slow walker. Lead the way. I'll see you there next spring. You discovered the combat arena.
So, can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
I don't have a sword. Oh, there it is.
All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Fine.
I see.
Bad. Fine. Nice. Very good. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
Stabby stab.
Once again. Now you're getting it. Fine. Good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Okay.
Nice. Not bad. Again.
Once again.
All right, that's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Okay, what do we have to do next? Buy an ale at the tavern.
Good day, Henry.
May the Lord watch over you.
Okay. Thought I had a question. Talk to Bianca. I mean, a quest to talk to Bianca.
My pleasure.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one.
Dang, whole pitcher? Okay.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Mania.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But
The guy who just taught us swordplay?
what are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
Some schnapps, nice.
I hope
God be
you'll
with
thank
you,
me
Henry.
properly later.
You bet I will.
Good health to you, Henry.
Alright, everything's done except for returning to father. You drink beer or schnapps to save. It's interesting.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Yes.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad.
Wow.
Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
Why do I feel like this sword's gonna end up being mine?
By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house.
Oh yeah, we
He was
did.
here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry.
Gonna have to go clean up some
Do
shit.
you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, Making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name.
Shame.
How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
It's a nice looking sword.
It is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you
All right, so this is actually where we're going to take our first break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We are back. All right. Thank you guys for your patience and sticking around after the break. Let's see what we are going to be doing next here. So we have to go get the nails for Teresa. It's interesting mechanic where when you use almost all your stamina, you like kind of get dizzy and out of it a little bit. Adds just a little bit more immersion. And looks like I went the wrong way. It was in that same area. Yeah, I'm gonna take with that stuff. I mean, it's in my own house.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
That will do. Go and get those damn
Why'd you
nails.
ask?
Just wondering.
I just
Are you
gave the
going with
nails,
Dad for
guy.
something?
Relax.
will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly
Bring those
beautiful.
nails and don't keep Teresa waiting. Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Ominous.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Well, those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let
commoner?
him try it.
Okay. So bad.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad
One
to
that
listen to
even
it
we
over a
don't
cup
know.
of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sir.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
It looks like there's actually quite a bit to the story of this game. It's more than just, you know, an open world
Long, peculiar history.
where you do anything. There's actually like an
That was a long
interwoven,
time ago.
like full narrative.
I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
That's my
I've
luck.
seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Okay. Wonder what's going on.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
I knew something was going to happen. You're going to end up grabbing that sword and dipping out. I am mad because I am so bald. And they're just gonna start firing on the damn town.
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Well, that escalated quickly. Looks like the death counter may be going up here in a few.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people! Come on!
We're running out of time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside quick! We have to shut the gates! Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad?
What the?
You
Where's he
can't
going?
Go back! Get through the gates!
Let me solo them. He's looking for his dad. That's brutal.
Come on, Hal!
I mean, what are you gonna do? Fight a whole friggin' cavalry?
Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
My sword. Quest. Run. I am not sticking to the path. I'm just running downhill. What the fuck? They just chopped me up right there. Well, that happened. Alright, so... I can't get caught running. I somehow have to sneak past these guys? Are those civilians? No, those are the guys that just fucked me up. There's a horse. Alright, we found a horse. Only died once. Left caps lock walk gives you a chance to recover. Shift, press W is to pretty much how to sprint. Your horse is smarter than some people and will stick to the path you're on if you give him his head. Just begin cantering and don't steer him. Let's get the fuck out of here. Okay. I guess I got too close. I gotta do that again? I just gotta stick to the bushy areas and let them run by. The fuck? Those weren't there last time. Oh, do I go across that bridge? Okay, I guess someone saw me? The fuck? I'm stuck on a wall! And I fell off the horse. Okay, I can't just run. I get caught in the combat. Well, that's 3 deaths already, so we haven't even completed the first, like, post-epilogue quest. Can he get the hell out of Dodge here? I almost don't want to take a horse because stick out like a sore thumb. Okay. Am I doing something wrong? Like, I don't hear these arrows being fired, and then all of a sudden I'm just dead. Let's take a look at the journal again. My hometown was attacked by foreign soldiers, and many people got slaughtered. I couldn't get inside the castle before they closed the gates, so they sent me to Talmberg to warn the people there in case they faced a similar fate. Ride to Talmberg, get a horse. Okay, so where's Talmberg? It's directly east of us. Can I go around this side, maybe? Maybe I was going towards the bullshit instead of away. Because this seems to be the right call.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
I don't think there's... Fortunately, I don't think there's anything we could really do to help her. Two guys and they're armed. We do have a sword. Is there anybody else around? Oh, there's fucking guys right behind me. Holy shit. Come on, man. Just trying to walk here. He's gonna get me, yep. Well, at least we know where to go. Not going well for me, though. I could have turned around and fought that guy, but there was like... When I turned around that one time, there was like 5 guys behind me. So, I just don't think I could have stand and faced them all. I don't have any... I got the sword equipped. Doesn't look like I have any way to heal myself, though. Maybe eating something? Nope. See, it still doesn't equip my... There we go. Where did I get seen last time?
Pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Those guys. What? They knew where I was? What the fuck? I may be dead. Yep. They fucking jumped on me so fast I couldn't do anything about it. 6 deaths? This is fucking crazy. First quest. Like, I don't see anybody right now, either on the cliff side or in the street or on the road here. So how does that group of guys see me? Is it the guys that are running by that I originally run into? Alright, finally. It took 6 deaths and having to leave everyone behind and not be able to try to save anyone. I guess you're such a noob at the beginning. And then, yeah. It was like they killed me in like 2 hits. Okay. Why'd he stop running? Logan's stuck on the terrain.
Shit, this is the wrong way.
And I finally bled to death. This is very difficult. Is it going to make me start all over at that beginning spot or at the cinematic? Alright, good. So you're shot in the leg with an arrow, but it says, like, in the pop-up, you don't know how to stop the bleeding yet. Maybe you just have to make it there before you bleed to death?
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream. Flee! To Talmberg!
Warn the others! They've torched Skalitz!
Ja, du doch von
Go! They'll kill you all! Warn the others! They've torched Skalitz!
Kittekerem a nyakat, te nyomoronc!
How much further is it?
Tudod, hogy fog végződni? Hát, ez rövid lesz! Kivel ez legtöbb ma?
I'm thinking about maybe just getting away from them, killing them real quick, because I don't think you can get all the way there with them on your ass the whole way. What the fuck? That was weird. So I'm gonna run until you take that left, where he's like, you gotta take a left here. And that's where I'll fight them.
Left. Talmor gets to the left, along the stream.
Right over that hill.
Warn the others! They've torched Skalitz!
Megöl lett, te büdös!
Really? Alright, so I tried fighting them and that didn't work, so... So if you can't lose them and you can't fight them, and the horse eventually runs out of stamina, I'm not quite sure what I'm missing here. Maybe I need to knock them off their horses and then, while I'm on horseback, try to make it out of there.
Lord. Ooit folk wegzit nie.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Vedete, Goni!
Give us up, fellas!
Just one guy.
Yeah!
Kiveles lekte på!
No cerete, Goni! Yeah! Warn the others! They've torched Skalitz! Go!
Please!
They'll kill you all! Yeah.
There!
Run for it!
Did it.
Oh my God! Wait!
Jesus Christ!
Help! Skalitz has been attacked! Do something! Help!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey!
Yes, please get rid of these guys.
Hajo! Hosenkinder!
They're turning tail! Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Whisper, whisper.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
So we finished the second quest, and all it took was 9 deaths to get there.
All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
In about 10 minutes, we're taking our second break.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to
They're
the
almost like
ground.
Mongols.
But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst.
Yeah, that
Make
was
all
a
the
ton of
necessary
suck.
arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Talk to Sir Robard.
What the?
Hi
You've
there.
done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he
You're
was a
that lad from
swordsmith who moved to the
Skalitz.
countryside.
What in heaven's name happened there?
Where are you going? I told you to come with me. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Ah,
Nice.
milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, milady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Who sleeps with their boots on? I wish there was just a way to pick up the whole plate, and then you like pick up all of them.
Please tell me what happened.
Guess I gotta go find the bed now? Why's my reputation lost? Sleep into the morning.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just
Why
what you
not?
need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help.
I just want to
talk
stab
about it.
some mofos.
If you
I don't
feel
want
like
to talk
it.
about it.
might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to. Even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzig, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
Oh, you poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those
Satan!
who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of
Ooh,
our
those are
men,
some town names.
even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years. But it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg.
We're just going to
After he
push
was
through
released, the
since
king
we're almost done with
appointed
the
him
stream. We're not
Burgrave
going to
of
take
Prague
that second break.
Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city. There was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
He's having nightmares.
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
I mean, they're dead. How am I going to help them?
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Okay. Where is this place? Okay, you can't leave the area. It's not upstairs.
We should have fled to the woods.
I think we're going the right way now.
Sigismund and his army. Prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmud in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Farewell.
Halt! Who goes there?
It's a lot of dudes.
Minions. Who else, Robber? Sir Radzig. What a relief. Is his lordship there with you? Yes, sir. He is right here. What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left the storm into the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised.
That's not fishy.
We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmud?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Hovel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rattay now!
Wonder where they're going, because they're not going back. They said to Rattay. I guess that's another town.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol. Sort out the watches between you as always. Henry, I need to have a word with you.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yesterday.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. May the Lord watch over you.
You can't say anything, so what am I keeping watch for?
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Good day to you.
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to flee the siege?
Thank the Lord. I thought it was Sigismund descending on us.
It seems everyone thought that.
Well, we were all expecting the worst. And the truth is, I'm still worried what will happen when Sigismund comes here. And come he will, of that I'm sure. I just hope we'll be as fortunate when we're face to face with that fucker.
That fucker.
By the way, Henry, my condolences.
Thank you.
Farewell.
Just gotta wait till morning, I guess. Nice bow. Oh, it was the third story of that building I was just in. Hey Gatoth, welcome to the stream. Yep, as you can see, plenty of dying, so yeah, I guess you can call that fun. It's counterproductive. Well, in medieval times, it's almost like everything can kill you. Don't want to get caught in a private area. It's got to be getting close to daytime. Is there any way to check what time it is? "3:51 a.m. Should be day here in like an hour or so. Yep, wait until morning. That's the only quest I have. Can't really go in any of these buildings. They're all locked down. Appreciate it, dude. Can I not just go back to my bed and wait till morning? Let's take a short nap. Of 7 hours. Alright, we did it. Let's go find out what all that noise is about.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
Hmm? Yep, that's the suck we encountered earlier.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent.
No, it's you and someone else, Gatoth.
We may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Tomber.
Ah, it's the Mr. Bald guy.
That's the
bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markvart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
King Wenceslaus. Yeah, that's a great king's
pillaging
name.
the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratsik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratsik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
So they're not going to attack. Thank you to those who actually tuned in today to watch. Stream should be ending here pretty shortly. Got to cut the stream a little short today. Typically these are about 3.5 hours, but I have to do 2.5 today thanks to an appointment I have a little bit later from now. So just going to be able to make sure I can make that. But thank you for tuning in again.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
You got 9 deaths today, so... And it's only the beginning. Alright, so that's going to do it. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, or anyone who goes back and watches the VOD of this after the fact. This will be airing every Saturday at noon MST, so that's 2 p.m. EST. We will continue to let chat make suggestions. It doesn't look like there were many in chat today, so that could change next week, but we will continue to count those deaths and look forward to the next adventure. Thank you, everybody. Have a good weekend.